Hey Darren, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really well. So, judging by the bloopers during the end credits, you all look like you're having so much fun making this movie. So, tell me about some of your favorite memories making this unique, subversive movie.
Um, it's really hard to pick, but overall it was, yeah, like you're right. The amount of fun we had overall is one of the best memories. I mean, the bloopers, the fact that, Nick really allowed us to go off and do our own thing and while respecting the writing, obviously. But I'd say one of my favorite memories is the scene I shot at my quote unquote mom's house, which was completely unplanned and a fluke because I was ideally should have been back in my apartment, but I was filming a movie in New York. We had to change everything up. So thinking on our feet like that was a lot of fun.
I was going to say, I really loved your scene work with acting coach Leslie Kahn. And then your
Yes.
demon possession in the beginning was great. And
Thank
of
you.
course, yeah, your mom with the vacuuming was, your line delivery was just amazing.
Thank you
Channeling, I
so
think,
much.
Will Ferrell a little bit.
It's funny. That is, well, not Will Ferrell, but that scene where my mom comes out with the vacuum was in improv, and both of my scene partners broke, but I couldn't hear them because I was on a broken computer. So I just stayed in it. But if you want to talk about inspiration, Vince Vaughn from Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a scene specifically where he calls out his mom and has like a shotgun. And that's where that came from.
I love it. So, what were some of your favorite moments to react to?
I think playing off Leslie Kahn was a lot of fun. That was really a lot of fun. But also everyone else, the fact that Nick, allowed us all to kind of, since it was over Zoom, it was, I think it may be a little bit easier to cut stuff out because you're never, on camera at the same time. So we really got to go off the rails and do our own thing sometimes, and it was really great. And I think a lot of it stayed in the movie, and that's what makes it, I think, a little catchy. I guess it's fun.
Yeah. So, what did you like best about collaborating with Luke Baines, Emmy Raver Lampman, Claire Holt, Jim Granaderos, and Catherine McNamara?
I think the instant chemistry, and I didn't sense any sort of ego among anyone. It was all about being a team player and building each other up, and we've all stayed in contact, at least a little bit here and there on Instagram, which is great. And
Uh,
yeah, it was just really quick chemistry. It felt like I was hanging out with a bunch of old friends. So
yeah. So, how long did it take to shoot?
oh gosh, I don't even remember. I think maybe 2 weeks or something like that.
Wow.
It was pretty quick. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy crap. So you've had some very giving scene partners over the years. You're the six amazing artists here, of course.
Mhm.
Maitrey on Never Have I Ever. You have Nina Dobrev coming up in your Netflix movie. Who have been some of the amazing artists you've worked with before that you'd love to work with again?
All of the above that you just named obviously are all wonderful. Um, I got to work on This Is Us with a guy named Peter Honorati and a woman named Laura Niemi, who were amazing. Um, and Speaking of the Nina Dobrev movie, Jimmy O Yang, if you want to talk about chemistry, me and him hit it off great. Um, so I'd love to work with him again sometime.
Amazing. I can imagine the comedy was great with those scenes.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Amazing. So the distribution model for this movie is that it goes directly to the fans, which I love. And you've had a lot of fan support in your career. So what does the fan support mean to you?
It means that I guess I'm doing a good job so far. So I'm very thankful for that. And it's just inspiring that I never really expected to get the amount of notoriety that I did personally from my Netflix show, Never Have I Ever. But the boundaries I feel like that it broke, and the representation in that show, I think reached a lot of parts of the world. And I'm very proud of that. I think it's very necessary right now, but it does it in a very, I'd say, non-preachy, organic way, which I think is more replicative of real life. And I think more shows, I think, need to do that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what are you excited for fans to see in this movie?
The improv skills of everyone. And yeah, just the quick comedy that's in there, and also for them trying to figure out what genre this movie is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of everything for everyone.
Yeah.
I love the comedy bits, especially.
Thank you.
So would you return to doing horror?
Yeah. Yeah, I love horror. I'm doing a dark thriller, kind of psycho thriller movie. It's called Apophenia right now. We're completing it, going back to shoot the rest of it in about a week. Very excited about that. If you can imagine The Shining meets Shutter Island, it's very much in that realm. So yeah, very excited about that.
So cool. Wow. And what are you excited for fans to see coming up on Never Have I Ever?
Oh, a lot. There's if you're interested at all in the character of Paxton, I think you're going to see a much deeper look into him as an individual and his core, which I was really excited to portray. So
I love it. Can't wait. And what have you
thank you.
been watching and listening to lately?
I just finished a show called Startup on Netflix. It was a Crackle show that got canceled. I pray Netflix gives them another season because it's honestly some of the best acting, writing, cinematography I've seen in a long time. And I just watched a show called Sweet Tooth.
Yes.
Blew me
So
away.
good.
It was really, really great. So
I love it. Well, thank you so much for your work, Darren. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see everything you have coming up. Thank you. Thank you
thank
for
you
your
so much.
art. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.